Hi, Chief Roger Marten here from Cold Lake First Nations, and this is my story. So I'm a healthy guy, so I got kind of sick, got kind of under the weather, and I thought I'll fight it off. I did it before, I'll do it again. But this time, this COVID was just too strong. This variant was just too strong, and I just sat down there and I said, well, when I get stronger, I'll get my shot. But I progressively got worse, and I was sitting at home, and my girlfriend came over and we called 911, and the ambulance came, picked me up. My blood oxygen levels was 50% when I got rushed into the hospital. Last thing I remember was I was sitting on the bed, they had an oxygen mask on me. I called my girlfriend and told them that they're gonna air vac me in Edmonton. And then lo and behold, I wake up in intensive care at the ICU at the Great Nuns Hospital in Edmonton, Alberta. Staff's been awesome. They asked me how long you've been out for. I said maybe 1 or 2 days at the most. And they said, no, you've been out for 2 weeks. I was like, oh, okay. My recovery was really good. Like my response to being under so far, like they checked my nose and my throat, my breathing. Everything was good. I just couldn't move. I was paralyzed from, I guess, the drugs I've been on. And I just found out through my girlfriend because she was getting daily updates of the powerful drugs that they put me on, and it was just to keep me in a coma and stuff like that. And I woke up. I felt good. I woke up and was back to myself. Didn't have no permanent paralysis, whatever. And they started working my nose and throat. Started moving around a little bit, and then they moved me up to the recovery unit, to the COVID. There was a lot of, basically the COVID floor. I was in a room and, started to heal, started to eat. Nose and throat people come work with me, the dietitians, all the staff. I have to give props to them. Each and every one of them were professional, really helped out, really helped on the mental part of it as well. So my spirits were good, and I knew I just had to get back. I couldn't get depressed, couldn't get sad and whatever. And whenever I did, I just thought of our people, how we persevered, and all the obstacles our nation has faced as the Dennis-Sutton of Cold Lake. And, I thought of my ancestors, I thought of my peoples, and I thought of the community, of all the adversities we overpushed. It was a bad deal for everybody. I know we lost a bunch of community members, and a few friends of mine got sick as well. And, it's like I said, for me, it's a different experience because I was asleep and I didn't really know what was going on. But the more I find out about it, the more I'm intrigued about, wow, it was pretty bad, for me. It could have been 50-50 either way. It was up to me to get better, to fight, and get over it. And that's just recovery. And for me, they gave me a new kind of treatment. I've been out of the hospital now for almost a month. When I walked out of the hospital, I had to learn how to walk again, talk again, eat again. Just your basic everyday functions that you take for granted. I had to learn them all over again. Within the first week, I was walking, taught myself how to walk up and down the stairs. Within the week 2, I was strong enough to get in and out of the tub. My diet's been good. I've been eating good. I've been walking quite a bit, and my air is good. I am blessed that way, that I have the power of the community and the power of family and friends. And, I have to thank my girlfriend. She's been taking care of me, looking after me. And without her support, I'd be pretty bad. I'm finding out just as much as the doctors and the medical staff that it's not your just run-of-the-mill, get in, get out kind of deal. For me, it's like I have to rebuild my immune system. I lost a lot of weight. I went into the hospital about 255, came out about 204. So I lost 50 pounds, 55, something like that pounds in 2 weeks in a coma. Now I find out that I've been walking and that I want to get back in the gym, start building up some more muscle. But I found out that I can't really do it because of this new drug. It plays a big factor on your tendons and your ligaments and everything. So those are the main things in your body, and they're pretty weak right now. And under any kind of stress or circumstance that they might rip or tear. It's a bad deal, but I push forward every day. I'm improving, and I just like to tell everybody that when it hits hard, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I was fortunate that I had staff and I had the right support systems around me, and I was willing to go do what I had to do to get better. And all it takes is just 5 minutes out of your time, set that appointment up, get that shot, because I wouldn't want anybody to go through what I went through. And I know a lot of people have been going through it, and there's no need for that. I wasn't against it. I just thought I could fight it off. But when it hits hard and it hits fast. So I'd like to say to everybody, please go get your shots. And yeah, that's pretty well my experience from that. Thank you.